Okay, hello, Michaela and Miss Hernandez. Okay, somebody's dog is pissed off. Rush, you ready? Oh, drop my pen. Come here, you.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, okay, okay. There you go.
Well, since there's only two students in here, I guess we can just split them up, right? All right.
Yes, sir.
Michaela, since you're the veteran, Michaela, you could Michaela, Mr. Tyler. It's Michaela, not Michaela. I had to check him real quick.
That girl, man, she gonna cut you, boy. Is your
That was that
microphone
was
working, Miss Smith?
that was you, Tyler. That
I
wasn't
was
me.
cringing. I was like, oh, he's messing her name up.
And Michaela, since you're the veteran, you start us off.
No one has the right to make another person education in the classroom or sacred. We will never behave in what the elders say ourselves, our school, our family. In the Stellar Academy self, a student always asks for integrity. We take pride in the Stellar Academy self-worth.
You can do the other one too.
We respect the opinions of others. We respect the culture of the classroom. We are attentive and participate. We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post-secondary endeavors.
Good job. GGI Townhouse. For those who do not know, 11:15 a.m. Monday through Friday. Very, very beneficial. Very, very much information being shared. Opportunities, career opportunities. Just so much opportunity and information, and benefits like credit towards assignments and teachers' classes. Mr. Tyler is one of them. Uh, you attend and you participate, you get points towards your assignments and your tests and quizzes and everything like that. So it's so many reasons to be there. So many reasons, you know. As I don't see how nobody want to attend GGI Townhouse. It's just very very informational and fun. You know what I mean? It's just everybody sharing their opinions and their thoughts. Strengthening their brain, just so many things to think about, so many good conversations and topics and just everything. So go ahead, y'all. Monday through Friday, 11:15 a.m. GGI Townhouse. Um, I believe your name is Miriam. Nice to meet you. Oh, I was just about to call on her and she left. Well, Michaela, you by yourself now. You got to read everything.
Every Wednesday and Thursday, learn the code from the convenience of your home and get extra credit for some of your classes. The pandemic's effect on the coding job market. Why learn the code to surprisingly broad benefits to coding? Interested.
Good job, Peanut Head. I mean, Michaela.
Oh,
There you go. Y'all trip.
All right, go ahead. Do this one.
daily test. Students will be able to complete the evaluation. It is the Hello All Aspiring STEM students welcome to class. Without it is, we can access all pre-recorded videos of each class. These videos are normally ready to review by 4 p.m. daily.
Good job. Good job.
All right, she's almost through.
You almost through. You got 7 more to go. Okay. That's right
he,
now.
wrong, he wrong.
All
She's
right. Hey,
better.
Miriam.
Oh, she's back. Okay. Rush on it. Mirror.
Oh yeah,
Miss
yeah. I'm on.
Hernandez. Rush is on it.
How you doing? You hear me? All right. Go ahead, Michaela. Go ahead. Just finish it.
Classroom comes a day is. Electric potential energy. What the day is. How do you say that?
Abysmal.
Oh, abysmal. Today's objective, students will be able to analyze the connection between the electric field and the electric potential.
All right. Looks like we are awesome. Miss Hernandez, and thanks for the support, Miss Rush. Does your microphone work, Miriam, or no? I think I've worked with you before, Miriam.
Yeah, but I'm having some kind of problem right now.
You having a problem? Oh,
Yes.
okay. All right. I hope you can resolve it. But let's see here.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Oh, thank you for telling me. Come on back. But let's see here. See, we working together. It's hard to know when y'all disappear or not. So I'm gonna put this in here. Now she says she's having a problem. I'm not sure what she means by that. But okay, where are we at? I'm waiting for the screen to change up now. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the chat, and I'm going to need the both of you. I'm probably gonna tell Michaela to do it again. Need the both of you to put your email addresses in there. But let me put this in here first, so you'll have it position positive plate. That's what it is. So this last sentence didn't go. So these are, when you get to the point where you put your email address in there, I'm going to use that to send you a link to a document that'll be already started. But you got to be careful. This is a review problem, and some students had issues with this problem or problems. So I saw that as I was grading papers, and I was like, oh, okay. So some people had trouble with that. So we were basically reviewing this, and everything I'm putting in the chat is everything that is in EDSB already, in case you don't have it. We're going to focus on making sure you make a copy of the document I'm linking you to. And then basically, there's a simulator we still need to do again, because we got to do the next level of the simulator. That's why we're reviewing it. We only did one level. We did one with the dielectric, and now we're going to do it a little bit further with a load. All right, now, let's see. Ms. Smith, did you get back yet or no? That's a lot of points. Let's see if anyone wants to take them. Miriam, are you able to read at least? Or you like, what do you have a problem with your internet or something? Okay. So they both have disappeared. All right. I'll wait till you guys come back to go any further. But let me scroll up here. I want to bring out the simulator. And the simulator is already in the chat. You're gonna need that next. Who was that?
I was on mute the whole time. Well, I'm back now.
Okay, you're back. Cool. Thanks for letting me know. I was asking you all, asking one of you two to read what's in the chat. Do you see it at all or no? It's worth 40 points. You got to read the whole thing now.
Already? Okay.
It was 40 points. I mean, oh, it was generous. Yeah, hello. Or good morning. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Good morning, all aspiring electrical engineers. Complete the following questions below. Note synchronous problems are done in class. Asynchronous problems are completed at home. I gotta read the problems, right?
You don't need to read the problems. Just skip past, because we don't work on the problems. So just go to the part. Let me scroll down. That is a lot. I know. Come down to where it says the link for the simulation and keep going. You see it?
Yeah. The link for the simulation is capacitor.
I was like, is she gonna say it or not? Yes, capacitor. Good, very good. You remember. Keep going.
What's that version? That stands for version though.
Yeah, this is a version of the software.
Version 2.2.
Okay.
FET. That's how you say that. FET sim.
Yeah, FET.
Okay, FET sim. Dielectrical.
You got it. Okay. Don't worry about the link. Keep going. You will.
You will need to type the steps towards the answer in Google Doc and also download the PDF version to be uploaded, submitting to EDSB for grading. Please show all steps of calculation towards all final answers in order to receive optimal credit on this assignment. Stay safe and warm out there in Zoom.
Yeah, I should have took the warm part out, because I think the temperature's going up next week. I think it's going to 50s. Fun fact, Michaela and Miriam, I'm trying to see if she's there. Did you know that KFC is probably in the future going to start giving you 3D printed meat. Did you know that?
No, I don't even like KFC.
But honestly, that could happen at any fast food restaurant real soon. How do you feel about that?
That is not how to start cooking.
Oh, okay. Was you in GGI? I
Yeah,
don't
I
think I
want
heard
to
that
do.
right. Okay. Well, yeah. Basically, if you, I'm trying to promote to students, staff, everybody, start trying to cook for yourselves because you're not going to know what's in these foods. You see the link I just put in there, Miss Smith? It's about KFC and what they're doing. But it says KFC. This could also apply to McDonald's, Burger King. Basically, anytime you're not cooking. And then one student, when I showed them this link, indicated, "Oh, I go to Subway." I think it was Journey. I said, "That's cool, but you don't necessarily know where they got that meat from. So you think they putting the sandwich together and everything, but that could also become 3D printed meat. Something to think about. So try
Wait,
to."
no, I got a question. So, if that meat like that, and we going to the grocery store, like trying to make our own food,
Oh, look here.
I'm just like, ain't that gonna be like the same thing, kind of?
Well, you got to check. You guess what? You got to read the packages and see what type of meat you're getting. That's also the reason why it's not a good idea to always go to Chinese food restaurants. You never know if you got cat and dog in your food. I'm just saying. All right, so you need your email address. I try to tell you, I'm gonna turn the chat on. I try to tell you all the time, cook for yourselves, do science so you know when something's wrong with even what you're eating. I think the red hots or the cheesy curls. The students like to eat when we was in the building. They used to tell them, that's a chemical that is made in a lab, and it actually in a form gives you cancer because it's not a. It tastes good. It's not an actual healthy thing. It also messes up your bladder later on when you get older. So try to not eat processed foods. Is all I'm saying. Anyway, put your email address in the chat. Um, Miriam, are you still with us, or are you? You never let me know what happened with your problem.
It's just the Wi-Fi, cause
Oh, your Wi-Fi. Okay.
yeah.
All right. Can you put your email in the chat so you can be able to keep up with us? And same for you. Thank you. Okay, I got hers. Thank you, Miss Smith. Yeah, but check out the article, Michaela. It's I was reading and talking to my son. He's like, I want to get me some McDonald's. I was like, maybe you should just cook you something to eat. Just maybe. I don't know. You don't know what's out there nowadays. Thank you, Miriam. Give me a moment to include it, but I wanted y'all to think about that. And every class, I'm gonna start trying to. This is what staff was telling us. Give you some headliners that's going on in real world events. So this is showing you engineering with 3D printed meat. So watch what you eat. All right, and then I have her. Okay, so the both of you should be in your email addresses so you can follow along with me on today's assignment. So log into your email account and then click on the link if you can, and it'll give you access to this document. When you get to the document, remember, make a copy. I say this every day, trying to help y'all. Wednesday, you're going to have the Google Code Next curriculum reintroduced. Please have your kit set up and ready to use on Wednesday. All right. Uh, Tomorrow, no, what am I saying? Tomorrow, you guys get it, and then Wednesday is for computer science students. So tomorrow, have your kit ready to go. If you don't have a kit, schedule with the school to pick up one. All right. You kind of need it because those assignments count towards double, and they kind of work towards your job skill readiness, being able to build a computer, which is essentially what you're doing with that kit. All right. So we can get a lot of us off of these cell phones and stuff. We'll have a functional Raspberry Pi 400 kit. I see Miss Hernandez is in there. Did you make your copy? I see you made it into the document. And I see Miss Smith. I see your icons up there. All right. Now, let me scroll up. Okay. So first things first, remember, hit file and then make a copy. All right. So you can make your own version of it. And then once you make a copy, you want to start taking some notes. Now, here's the thing. I'm about to change the problem. So don't you change the problem with me because this problem is not the problem you have, right? So that's the twist to this. This is a review. You should have notes on how to do this. All you would need to do is change your known and unknown values this time. Okay, so last time I gave you all the steps and I went through it with you. And a lot of students got these notes if you were in class. But if you don't, here's the notes again before a different problem, same as yours, just the values are different. Okay, so don't panic. Look at what I did in the notes, see what numbers you can replace with your problem in 1S, and then solve it all the way out. Now, I did all the work for you. It's just you have to replace it with the correct values. I'm going to set a clock for 10 minutes and let you work on it. But honestly, I want you to try to figure out what changes. So let me help you out with the first part. First part is look at your current problem in EDSB. All right. So maybe we need to resize our screens. You could also look at the chat too. This is what Ms. Smith didn't have to read. Those are the two problems I'm talking about. So let me resize this. Put this here. And grab this and come down. And I'm gonna, pretty much, where's my document? This is robotics. Here we go. Bring it over here. Okay. So now what you want to do is side by side, look at your problem and change the values accordingly. So for instance, to start you off in your document, the first thing you might want to change is, and we're looking at problem 1S, right? So I'm going to remove the problem you got. If you're paying attention to what I'm doing, because you can take the notes and put it in your copy. This is not your problem. So I'm going to put this here. Okay. Now that is your current problem in EDSB. Not making it difficult. Now you got to change some values to make this correct. Let's see what's the first thing we got to change. It says a uniform field is established by connecting the plates of a parallel plate capacitor to a 12-volt battery. If you look down here at your known values, that says 14 volts. That's our old problem. We're going to change that to 12 now. I hope everybody's paying attention. It's a negative 12 volts there. What's the next thing I need to change? Well, in part A, it says if the plates have a separation of 0.879 centimeters, right? If we come down to the distance in centimeters, it's now 0.753. That's incorrect. That's our old problem. So we're going to change it to your current problem. That's going to be, I hope we're following on where to change things, everybody. Centimeters, right? What's next? And if you can't see my screen, log into the document I'm still working on with you both so you can know what to change on your document. I haven't deleted this document. I'm working on it in real time with you. So what else has to change? Well, remember we said 0.879, so we had to change that as well because we're trying to convert it to 10 to the negative 2 meters. Remember, we got to use meters when we're doing electricity. So that's 879 there. What else should I be changing? Well, let's look at our problem very carefully. In part B, I notice that we have what? We have a different type of charge now. So if we come to Q here for our notes, you see it's 4.27. That's not right. We got to change it to what our problem says. And that'll be 7.27. And this is still 10 to the negative 6, so everything works out. After that, you're just going to have to change the rest of the values in part A strategy. So I'm going to highlight what you need to change in the problem to help you out in this 10-minute time so you're not confused. What are the correct values here that you should be putting in your notes? And then furthermore, once you get to this part, what are the correct values here? Notice the numbers will change here too. I'm helping you out on what you should be fixing in your notes. In 10 minutes, we'll go through and see what they actually are. But I want you to try to recalculate everything and get it correct, okay? So this is a review problem, and it will count as double. It could recover a do now or be used as a do now that you save in case you think you're going to do something wrong. But you got to try it out first. So look at the notes, like I said, especially the problem, and change these values because you know what delta V is given in your knowns. I set you up. You already know what your D is for distance. So go through and correct this, and let's see if you can fix the notes to make them right. The person that gets it correct gets an additional 15 points after the 10 minutes is up. Share outs is also just to see how far you've gotten through the problem. Before I start the timer, I should review the objective. And we had Michaela read a whole lot. Ms. Hernandez, are you able to see the screen? Can you read the terms and the agenda there? My neck. Miriam, are you there? Okay, I guess she stepped away. All right, Michaela, can you handle it?
Classroom term of the day is electric potential energy. What of the day is epsilon.
Almost abysmal.
Oh, abysmal. Today's objective. Students will be able to analyze the connection between the electric field and the electric potential.
Very good. Okay, so look, both of you 10 minutes. I want to see how far you can get. Again, you have to recalculate everything correctly for the synchronous problem. And then the asynchronous problem, you have till 8 p.m. to finish. But at least try to get this one correct because we still got to do a simulator. And I want you to know how to do the simulator part because we're doing a different type of simulation. We'll talk about that later after the 10 minutes because it's like 1:57. Can I get y'all longer? I'm trying to say here. It's 2:30. That'll bring us to 10. Yeah, I could do 2:15. At least it's 15 minutes of class. Okay. All right, so 15 minutes, do your best to try to figure it out. If you finish faster than that, and then don't forget, you still got to take care of your exit slip portion. I did not do that. I think one of the words is in there. Abysmal's not in there. Put the definition of abysmal in there, and also the definition of electric potential energy. That's your exit slip portion. It's worth 25 points towards your overall do now score for today, or evaluation score. Where's that clock at? There we go. It's at 15, Mike. Hold on. Leave it up there so y'all can put that in your document. Remember, you have to have your own copy of your work. Try to use what I did and replace the values that I highlighted in yellow, what you think go there, and recalculate. Okay. If you think you got it, like I said, jump into 2A so you don't have too much to do before 8 p.m. today. All right. How far did you get, Michaela?
I'm done.
Dang. Okay. Can you read what's on the screen for me real quick? She said, I'm done.
Classroom term of the day is electric potential energy. How you say the word again?
Abysmal.
Abysmal.
There
Well,
you
what
go.
it is abysmal. Uh, Today's objective: students will be able to analyze the connection between the electric field and the electric potential.
Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to turn on the share feature and you just show me what you got done so far. I got to turn it on first. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay. So I'm going to stop presenting and you have the floor, Miss Smith. Okay. It's coming up. Uh, okay. Yeah, were you able to figure out what values needed? I think you did. Ah, okay. You started on the next one. That now you used your problem, right? I made sure I put the new problem in there. Did you do that too?
Okay. I don't think I did that for the second one.
Okay. It's if you didn't, leave it alone. I'll look at it and see how you did though. All right. But next
So I ain't. Oh, that is it. Okay. Never mind.
it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You did good though. You tried to figure it out. Miss Hernandez, were you able to get anything started or no?
I'm still working on it.
Okay. At least you do. You have anything you can share?
No, no.
She said no, no. Okay, we'll try to share something tomorrow, and I'll finish up as much as Ms. Smith did. Did both of y'all get the terms in there and the definitions for the exit slip? That was the easiest part. You just look those words up and give a definition.
Yeah.
So, okay,
And so you don't want me to fix problem two? You want me to leave it like that?
yes, I want you to leave it like that because we're about to jump into our simulation now. So you did good. I'm gonna just turn in what you got. I don't want you doing more work than you need to. Leave it the way it is. I'll see how you did. So now, I'm gonna put the link to the simulator in the chat. And we have to get our snapshot. And I want you to take some time and make your snapshot of the simulation that shows you what a capacitor does. So let me grab that for you. It's in SB. So that's this link here. I'm gonna put it in the chat. You want to open it up because it takes a while to load. Here, put that there. Okay. All right. So start that up. Click on the link, start it up so you can get it going because it takes a bit to get going. I'll show you what I mean right here. So if I click on it, it's going to open this up and you'll see this screen here. And this means it's loading up, kind of like a car that warms up. So please start it up now. What you be trying to do, and it's like, it's still loading because I told you it takes a while to load. So start it now. Click on that link. So you give it a moment to go. Look, it's getting there for me. And if you're where I'm at, you should be able to do what I'm doing graphically to see what a capacitor really does. So it's yeah, it's about almost there. Again, I advise you to start it now with me, so it's not going to give you a headache by the time you'll be like, you're moving too fast. Mine's is not loaded. Start it now. All right, so mine's is up and running. And last time we did dielectric, but now we're going to do multiple capacitors. So you're going to click on the multiple capacitor tab. All right, now, if I expand this so you can see, there's some things we got to turn on so it can work correctly. So we're going to turn on electric field so we can see our electric field lines, how energy is generated between the plates. Total capacitance. So we see that gauge.
I'm
Stored
not
energy.
sharing the screen.
Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. I'm sorry. You're right. Did you start the simulator link?
Yeah, it's still loading though.
Okay. So this is what you should see. And thank you for telling me it wasn't showing. It should show in a moment, like right now. There it goes. And all I did, again, let me reset everything. So we're going to click, like I said before, you're going to go to multiple capacitors, this tab here, once you get it loaded. And you're going to turn on your electric fields, total capacitance, stored energy, stored charge, I'm sorry, stored energy, and a voltmeter. And we're going to change the situation up now because we're going to include a system of capacitors. So we can keep it real simple. Let's do 3 in series. And once we did that, I'm going to move the voltmeter over. We're going to measure only the middle capacitor. Now, it shows you what a capacitor is. It's 2 plates that can generate energy in the form of a battery. So I'm going to turn the capacitance up for these. You just drag this dial, and you notice it gets closer together for more capacitance. So we're going to see what happens real quick with, say, something that has middle capacitance, like about 50%. Let's go up here to 100%. You see the plates are really small, and this is 0 capacitance. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to turn up the battery power to see the charges and the actual stored energy. And you'll see these gauges change. So I'm going to take it from 0 volts to about 1.5. And you'll see the electric field lines. Those are the arrows in between the plates increase with the more battery power or voltage I give it. So now that we got that done, we're only going to measure the middle plate. You can play around and see what the other plates are with these capacitance settings if you want by just measuring it with your voltmeter. So this one is at a 0.28 volts. This is a high capacitance. This is 50%. So if I want to see how much voltage that this capacitor is storing, I'll put this here. And notice that between here and here, it jumps up, but come here. And this is at 0.47 volts, right? What about this one up here? Well, yeah, not as much because see the electric field lines, they have to stretch. So you're only going to measure the one with the highest amount of capacitance, and that's the middle one because it's at maximum capacitance. I'll put this here, put this here. And once you got it set up like me, you're going to take a snapshot. I showed you how to do a screenshot before. So all you had to do is hit the print screen button if you have a keyboard like mine, right? So we hit print screen, press the button once. I just pressed it once, and you go to your document. And basically, you can put it at the bottom of your problem, your homework problem, your 2A problem. Just hold Control and press V, and it'll paste that there, right? So Control V is a shortcut for paste. Now I want to clean this image up and stretch it out. So I'm going to click on the image, go to crop up here, crop image, and I'm going to cut all this other garbage out. So I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to cut this out. Oh, did I move it? I didn't want to move it. Okay, I'm waiting for my computer to catch up to me. So I'm going to cut this part out. There we go. And I'm going to cut this part out. And it's working with me. So once you're done cutting out all the excess or stuff you don't want in your picture, you just click on crop again. And now you're able to stretch it out and make it the image you want. I know you're like, oh, why are we doing all this? Because this helps you when you're doing research papers and also getting ready to make reports for people you might end up working for. It helps to know these things. So I'm going to remove this. This is the image you need to have in your document, but you got to use a simulator to get it. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to leave this up. We only got about 7 more minutes of class. So try to get this image in there and finish the problem up, both problems, and turn it in. To turn in any assignment in this class, you got to make sure once you're done, completely done, click on File, go to Download, and PDF. Once you get a PDF, you're going to put that into EDSB, and I'll grade it, and that's pretty much it. You have until 8 p.m. to finish this assignment. Please try to do that. This is worth double credit because it's a review problem, so I'm trying to see if there's students that need to recover points. The video will be available by 4. So if you missed anything, you can always go back. And it's a Google link. YouTube link. I always try to give you. Click on that one, and you can actually drag it back and forth and see what you missed. All right. Are there any questions for me? Because you got 6 minutes left. Like, do you need me to show you the simulation again, or what say y'all? All right. Well, there's no questions. You're free to leave as soon as you get what you need and you get the image in there. I'll be on here for 6 more minutes to answer questions or um, try to help you get this image into your document. But this is the image you need. I'm gonna set a clock, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Turn it in by 8, all parts. Let me come here and do this. And I said the clock at 6. It might be 5 because we'll see. Miriam, class is over. I'm gonna head to your next period. You got next period?
Oh, what's that?
I said class is over with. Do you have another period?
Yes, my bad. I'm just so concentrating on the work. That's why.
It's okay. You might want to get to your next class though. Try to turn everything in by 8.
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right, Rush. I'll see you later.
All right, Tyler.